visit to these nations and often given the message to strengthen the ties and regional cooperation. Ambassador Suresh Goyal, who is a former diplomat, joins me live on the broadcast on right now. And Mr. Goyal, thank you very much for joining us live and appreciate your presence. At this point of time, it only adds up another honor in the long list of the honors and the awards that have been awarded to Prime Minister Narendra Modi from many foreign nations. And Mitra Vibhushana Award is the latest that has been awarded by the Sri Lankan President. How exactly do you see this important to visit, scripting a new chapter in the history of relations and bilateral ties between India and Sri Lanka?
Thank you very much for asking me to comment on this. The fact is that the civilian honors being awarded to the Prime Minister or to the visiting dignitary is clearly indicative of the importance the host country attaches to the relations with the visiting country, and the efforts which have been made by the dignitary in terms of advancing those relations. In that sense, the Mitra Vibhushana Award being given to Prime Minister Modi is a recognition of the importance of the relations between India and Sri Lanka and the efforts which have been made by the Prime Minister in furthering or progressing those relations. I would just want to add here that there is a sea change in the texture of the relations between India and Sri Lanka from about 4 years ago, when there was a clear concern about increasing or the growing of the rival influence, which could be actually derogating to our own strategic interests. It has changed so much now that the relationship has become more comfortable. India and Sri Lanka are working together in the maritime security space. We are working together in logistics and connectivity. So on the whole, matter of some satisfaction, even though a lot more can be done to put this on a stable track. Simran.
Well, thank you very much, sir, for joining us live on the broadcast. I would appreciate you to kindly stay on with us on the broadcast, as we will also have a look at the key MOUs and the agreements that have been put up in focus that have been signed. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Sri Lankan President Anura Kumara Dissanayake have signed 7 MOUs, including the first defence deal. The MOUs encompass a wide range of sectors, reflecting the multifaceted cooperation between Sri Lanka and India. Firstly, HVDC interconnection for the power exchange, which is a MOU between the Government of India and Sri Lanka for the high voltage direct current interconnection, facilitating the import and export of power, digital transformation, cooperation. An MOU between India's Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and Sri Lanka's Ministry of Digital Economy, focusing on sharing successful digital solutions implemented at a population scale. Tricomalee Energy Hub development, which is a trilateral MOU involving India, Sri Lanka and the United Arab Emirates, aimed at developing the Tricomalee as a strategic energy hub. Another MOU between the Government of India and the Government of Sri Lanka is to enhance the defence collaboration, multi-sectoral grant assistance for the Eastern Province, an MOU providing the grant assistance for the various sectors in Sri Lanka's Eastern Province, another MOU between the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare of India. While there are many others who make it to the list and in fact also give the impetus on how the MOUs are a testament for the enhanced regional cooperation and trade in many sectors. Mr. Goyal, as in fact we continue to speak on this very subject that holds importance in enhancing the relations between the two nations, in India's relation with the island nation. While the MOUs have signed, what exactly do you feel is going to be the key changes and the key big projects that could be seen happening and taking shape in future soon?
I see. the connectivity project from Trincomalee towards UAE is part of the grand connectivity project that India has been looking at really. And in fact, in terms of supply chain resilience, the travel connectivity, those are very, very important kind of projects. So I see Sri Lanka playing a great role in maritime connectivity for India to its both east and to the west. Similarly, in terms of the common defense program, both in terms of the human resource development, training, I was reading today in the morning that one of the ships, Indian naval ships, will have people from Sri Lankan Navy working together with the Indian Navy in deployment. And that's the very first and clearly illustrates how we two can work together in terms of ensuring our own maritime security. So I see that lots of work taking place in infrastructure, logistics and connectivity, which would be to the benefit of both the countries.
Well, absolutely, Mr. Goyal. Thank you very much for giving us the detailed analysis and also adding your comments to this